So I welcome you to the day 12 of the 30 Days Tech Career Challenge. Okay. So hope you are enjoying our training series. Okay. Actually, this is a training series for people that want to begin a career in tech. So it is titled 30 Days Tech Career Challenge. So we have day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Okay. So and this is day 12 where we'll be talking about DHCP. Okay. So far, if you are following us, we have covered the one where we talk about what the network is. This is day 2, where we talk about component of the network. We have covered day 3, day 4, day 5, talk about IP address, private IP address, and all of that. This is day 6, talk about local area network, and this is day 7, where we were configuring router, configuring switches using Cisco packet tracer, and this is day 8. Okay, this is day 9, where we explain OSI layer model. Okay, this is day 10, day 11. Okay, day 11 we talk about TCP/IP, port number, TCP and UDP, and all of that. Okay, links to all of these previous days, all of these previous classes will be dropped in the description of this video below. Okay, and this is day 12, where we're talking about DHCP. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, go and subscribe right now, and let's go to the class right now. See you in the class.
Okay, so let's talk about DHCP. DHCP. So now, right now, you should be wondering how IP addresses are assigned to a system. Okay, how IP address are assigned to a host. So now, because let's say we have a network of 500 hosts, for instance. Let's say we have a switch, we have different switches, okay, connected to one another, switches. And we have switch 1, switch 2, switch 3. We have so many switches, okay? And we have different hosts, okay, coming from different angle of the office, connected to all of these switches. Okay. What you know before now is that you will have to go to each of the system to assign IP address to them. Now, imagine we have 1,000 systems in an office, 1,000 hosts in an office. How easy will it be if you are to be going to each of these systems and be assigning IP address to them? That is going to be a lot of tedious work. It should be it should be a very difficult task, because you can even spend the whole day. You can spend 2 days assigning IP to systems. Okay, let's say an environment whereby they have branches and systems are running up to like 2,000. So now, what is the solution to that? Okay, solution to that is what is called dynamic IP addressing. Okay, meaning IP address are automatically assigned to the systems. Okay, it is the systems itself that will give itself IP address, okay, through what is called DHCP protocol. Okay, DHCP protocol, I think something dynamic host configuration protocol. I think that's the full meaning. So through DHCP. So DHCP is the protocol that works at layer 7, and it is purposely designed to automatically assign IP address to systems in a LAN, in an environment, okay? Systems on a network, system on a network. So that is why in this slide, I said the two ways by which IP addresses are assigned to a system is either statically or dynamically. Statically means manual, okay? Statically means manual, statically means manual, meaning it is you that is going to these systems one after the other, assigning IP address to them one after the other. Okay, sweating your life out, sweating, working days and nights, giving IP address to system. And dynamic IP addressing means it is automatic. It is automatic. Automatically, system do get IP address without any human intervention. Okay, the phone that you are using to connect to the internet, it has an IP address that it is using. You don't know how that IP address got to the phone. You don't know how IP address got to that laptop that you are using when you are connecting to the internet. This was made happen through what is called DHCP. It is your service provider. It is your internet service provider, whether MTN, Airtel, or whatever network service provider you are using, that automatically give your phone IP address that you are using to connect to the internet, okay? To the internet. So now the protocol that is responsible for this dynamic IP addressing is called DHCP. So as a network professional, you should know how to configure a DHCP, how to make automatic assignment of IP addresses to systems. Okay, you should know how to configure this. So we'll be doing this in this particular class. We'll be making use of a Cisco router. We'll be using it as our DHCP server, okay? DHCP server. So now, what is DHCP server? It is that system. DHCP server, it is that system that is assigning IP address to hosts on a network, okay? So this is a system. We have a DHCP server. Okay, it is connected to this system, and this system we assign IP address to it. Okay, so in our practical, in this our class, we'll be making use of a Cisco router acting as a DHCP server. Okay, acting as a DHCP server. We'll be practicing that. So now let me explain how this IP address assignment takes place. So when a host is connected to an environment, it will do what we call broadcast. Broadcasting, announcing that, when I say broadcast, it means it's announcing on the network that I don't have IP address. So is there any available IP, is there any available DHCP server in this environment? Okay, is there any DHCP server available in this environment? And any DHCP server in the environment will respond that, oh, you are welcome. I'm the DHCP server. Let me give you IP address. Okay, this communication always take place through different messages sent between the host and the DHCP server in a message called a transaction message, DHCP transaction. They call it DHCP transaction or DHCP conversation. So this is how the conversation normally go. So let's say this is the client sending, this is the server. the client will send to the server the broadcast. It is called DHCP, is a broadcast. It is called DHCP Discover. Okay, that if you just broadcast any available DHCP server in the environment, and available DHCP server will respond. We respond by saying, okay, take this IP address, take this, they call it DHCP offer, DHCP offer. That's the name of that message. Okay, take this take this IP address and see if you can use it. Okay, the host will be like, okay, I can use it. It will now request, okay, yeah, give me. They call this one DHCP request. All of this happen in less than a second, in less than milliseconds. Nobody can see it. Okay, you cannot see it, but this is the process that assigning of IP address takes place. So the DHCP server will now finally respond. Okay, acknowledge. If you acknowledge us, okay, you now have the IP address. You can continue using the IP address. Okay, this is acknowledgement. Okay, so all of this take place within a twinkling of an eye. Okay, in less than millisecond, very short period of time. You see that you're able to, you're on your network and you're able to connect to the internet. Okay, all of this happened behind the scene. In the next class, I will show you how to configure this using a Cisco router. Okay.